In this video, you are going to learn the concept pressure. The learning objectives are: number 1, to understand how pressure is related with area and force; number 2, to obtain pressure formula. Let us study in detail how are pressure and area related. Here some people are sliding over snow, using flat skies. It is easy to slide using flat skies. Now let me ask you an interesting question. Why is this lady wearing pointed heel find difficult to walk? What is the reason for this? The reason is that the pressure applied by the skies on the snow is less than the pressure applied by the sharp heel on the ground. But the question is why? First, notice that area of flat skies is more as compared to the area of the pointed heel. This gives us the conclusion that the area of the surface on which the force is acting matters. Here, a person finds easy to cut from the sharper side of knife. Let me ask you a question. What will happen if you try to cut from the blunt side of knife instead of sharper side? You will find difficult to cut. What is the reason? The reason is that the pressure applied by the sharper side on the object is more than the pressure applied by the blunt side for a given force. Again, the question is why? Notice here area of contact of the sharper side with the object we cut is less as compared to the area of contact of the blunt side. It is clear that the increase of pressure or decrease of pressure depends on area. It tells us that a force pressing on a small area gives large pressure, and a force pressing on a large area gives less pressure. There is a question for you from these examples. How are pressure and area related? Well, pressure is inversely proportional to area. Here, the girl is holding many books. She experiences more pressure on her hand. But the lady holding only one book experiences less pressure. Why? Because in this case she is holding more books. More weight. More force. So pressure will also be more. But here, she experiences less weight because of only one book, less force. Ultimately the pressure will also decrease because of decrease in force. I have a question. How are pressure and force related? Yes. They are directly proportional to each other. You are going to obtain pressure formula. From all the above examples you understood that pressure is directly proportional to force and inversely proportional to area. We can write pressure formula as pressure equals force over area. Next, pressure triangle. From this triangle you can calculate pressure, force and area. If you need to calculate force, cover F in the triangle. You will get force equals pressure times area. If you need to calculate area, cover A in the triangle. You will get area equals force over pressure. Let us define pressure. Pressure equals force over area. Pressure is the effective force on a given area and it is measured in Pascal, which is named after the scientist Blaise Pascal in order to honor him for his contributions in physical sciences like hydrodynamics. Let us summarize everything. Number 1, pressure depends upon the factors force and area. Number 2, pressure is directly proportional to force and inversely proportional to area, keeping other factor constant in the formula. Number 3, pressure formula, pressure equals force over area. Number 4, the SI unit of pressure Pascal. Hope you understood the pressure concept and the factors on which pressure depend upon.